All right. They can see. They can still see you. But when you talk, you're going to have to come up a little bit closer, okay? That you can read the comments if someone comments. It says we don't have anybody right now, so we'll wait a minute or two. Yeah, here. Kind of scoot right here and put. Hey, scoot right here and put a pillow behind you. And I'll make this a little bit longer where people can hear you. All right. Okay, since we have two.
I think I just want my blanket.
Okay, it says we have two people, so we'll start. Say something.
You.
You.
We went to Isle Wild yesterday.
What? I don't know if anybody can hear you, so I'm actually not talking to myself. Someone's just too lazy to sit up and talk. So you want to start talking about it?
You can start. I mean, that happened a while ago. So.
Well, we'll just talk about a couple of things. Oh, I do need you to sit up for this one. Where you can get closer to the microphone. You have to tell people about the Idlewild. I heard some of the rides were not running.
No, there was just 2 water slides that were closed.
Wonder why they were closed. I didn't know when to work it.
Yeah, there was. It was fun.
Well, it beats sitting in the house all summer. Your mother was just too lazy to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you see a head pop up, it's her. She has to lay down because she didn't do nothing all day. But yeah. What time did they close up there?
Around 7.
Oh, that's really early. Wonder if you got your fan on?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yesterday it was like an oven.
It's freaking 90 today.
I know, and it's hotter than hell. So
yesterday honestly wasn't that bad. I mean, I went to Applebee's, so I got some chicken quesadillas and tomato soup.
My co-host is lazy. If you see a head pop up over in the corner, it's her. She's supposed to be reading my comments, but she's too busy texting her boyfriend.
Nobody commented.
Yeah, well, Keith hasn't been on yet. But one of the reasons why I needed you to be in here, because you've been keeping track on that murder trial. Now you said that they got
the one who was arrested for murdering George Floyd. I think they might put him back on trial for a 14-year-old. He did the same knee on the neck thing too and beat him in the head with a flashlight.
Yeah, see, people.
Mind you, the kid was black, so that already sparked outrage because of that. Because Derek's kind of racist, and he has like a history of being brutal, like, so that's nice.
Oh.
I think they heard me.
When I do it, or talk again.
Okay. So, he might get put on trial again for a 14-year-old. Imagine this dude's like 40-something. I don't know, he's old. He has gray hair, so he's kind of old. He did the same knee on the neck thing to a kid, mind you, and beat him in the head with a flashlight. And he also has like a history of like being brutal to like people he's like pulled over and tried to arrest and stuff. I agree with that.
It's better for just keeping the microphone to people and hear you. And you sound like you're 12 years old on here. Well, one thing that I want to get is meet you is BL and
JBL.
what is it?
JBL? Or what are you trying to say?
BLM Black Lives Matter T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to go real well. We live in a redneck state. So when did all that happen?
The 14-year-old? Oh, I can't remember when it happened. I think it was before, yeah, it was definitely before George Floyd's case. But it wasn't really brought up to the media until after.
So are they going to put
him back on trial again? Yeah, they might put him back on trial, and they might do it for some other people that he's been like beating the crap out of, because dear.
Okay. I heard that many people are going to hear you if I give you the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one I had last night. We'll have to try it out after we're done because it crackles a lot. But oh, and one thing on we go down August 7th, we're going to take. I can't pronounce Michael's last name. The guy with the split personality. Mm-hmm. We're going to take up. We got to take our camera down. I'm going to get you to interview Willie.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Because I don't know if I can sit there all the time. Because the last time I tried to interview him, I had Keith with me, and you know how far that went.
Hey, and I just need to ask you something. Were you sitting in the front of the tube or on the back after I flipped over the tube and nearly fell off the slide at Wheeling? Were you sitting in the front or the back?
What?
So you remember at Wheeling Park how I almost went over the slide because I flipped out of the tube and...
Oh, I had you by your ankle?
Yeah. Was I in the front or back of the tube?
You were in the front of the tube and you did it like a 360 and I caught you in midair. Yeah, them water slides, they're fun, but they're dangerous.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I somersaulted over Izzy yesterday on a tube.
You are accident prone.
Yeah.
You're so much like your other aunt. But I'll just hold the microphone to be easier. But I guess Marietta High has a water park. Mm-hmm. I forget what the name of it, but yeah, it is. It was hot. It was hot out yesterday, and it was real hot today. So we'll get back to what we was talking about. So, have you been watching it on your phone, the trial?
I've been keeping up with it.
Yeah, well, they had the trial.
He was already put in prison. I think they just might have put him back on because of what happened to the 14-year-old. Let me look up his name. I feel bad referring him to the 14-year-old.
Well, oh, someone just commented. Oh.
Sup? Hi, Keith.
Hold on.
Hi, Keith.
Yeah, and if you can't see her because it's too much energy for her to sit up, tell him hi or put up like he does.
Hold on.
I'm gonna fire you as my co-host and get Isabel to come in here. No, because she eats chips the whole time. Oh, he said hello.
Yeah, but he was put in prison.
Yesterday,
22.5 years. 22.5 years in prison. Look at him in his suit, looking ugly.
Now, like I said, not all cops are bad. It's just one. Where was that in Minnesota? And what that explains a lot. I guess.
Oh, three of his fellow ex-police officers are awaiting trial on related to Minnesota State criminal charges next March. And my source of information, my citation is CNBC.
Willie, there's
and
one.
New York Times.
In the New York.
Yes, we don't look up stuff on biased sites. I don't know if the New York Times or CNBC is biased, but that's what we use.
There was one that Willie was telling me about, but I watch him like, oh my God, that's for mentally unstable people. I think that's why he watches it.
You're so mean.
I know. Are you gonna ask Keith how he's doing?
How are you feeling?
Tell her with your hands. Wow. People said, "How you feeling?" I said, "With my hands." You're not going to recognize him when you see him.
Oh, okay.
His beard was his trademark. But I guess yesterday at the Glendale pool, I guess they had bands. It was a free swim. Stewie was there because it was free, so he was going to be there. I guess they said it was pretty packed. The pool was packed. For that big picnic area, I guess it was packed. The playground was packed. They had food trucks, a couple bands.
Oh, hold on.
He said he feels like a champ.
He's facing a civil rights charge. So he's facing a civil rights charge and the violent arrest of a 14-year-old in 2017. He hit the boy with the flashlight and knelt on his neck and back for 17 minutes. I'm going to find out this boy's name. I don't think they'll do it because he was a minor. Hold on, that was 2017. So he's 18 now, so he's legally adult. So I think they could put his name out.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they had the right to sit there and beat the hell out of people.
Oh, he was also handcuffed too while he was hitting him. So he's facing a civil rights charge for that.
Was he in it?
A minor?
Yeah, but what race was he?
Huh?
What race was he?
He was black.
Yeah, so yeah, I think our cops got some mental issues. I don't even know why you get my microphone stand out. Could you could be the laziest co-host ever someone's ever had.
I know.
Hey, yeah, all day she's been reading, and now she acts like she's tired. Oh, because Keith's still on here. I got a little black miniature. Well, this is a good sized table, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring it up. I give it to you guys for use for the shows. Because we don't use it because we have a lot of shit here and we don't have no room. But we got to take that. And it folds up and it has a handle on it. So, hey, every, put like stuff you're sewing on there. And so. Okay, why she's looking at the kid's name, I don't know. But yeah, I guess, of course, like, my dumb ass, because I put on American cuss because it says for kids or not for kids, so I put on for kids because I slip up and cuss a lot.
You like my profile picture?
Yeah. Now you made me forget about this. What was I talking about before you interrupted me? Oh.
Look at this cat.
It didn't dawn on me till today. I'm like, I could have I took them. Well, actually, I don't think I could have because I had to work yesterday. But yeah, when I get them small posters, I know there's a day down to the Hee Haw Festival at the Marshall County Fairgrounds. I'm going to go down there and hand them out. And then there's a couple other car shows coming up before the show. So, are you looking up the kid's name, or are you looking at cats?
I can't find it.
Okay. Well,
I'm also looking for a purse.
But okay. Well, since you're not talking, I'm just gonna put this back on here. I look like one of them news anchors.
Do you think the second-degree murder charge was, right for him? Because a lot of people are saying that
Hold on.
Do you feel like the second-degree murder charge was right for him? Because a lot of people are saying first degree, and I think first degree is premeditated murder.
No, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Yeah, George Floyd had his own personal demons, right? Everybody's not perfect. But to put your knee on someone's neck for 9 minutes, and the guy's telling you he can't read a comment reader.
You need to look for a job for Anthony. And literally nobody's calling back, so he has to work in fast food.
Oh,
And fast food is such a crappy place to work at because they treat their employees like
Well-
crap, like everywhere else does. Also, my order's in transit.
I tried to explain to him that your first job, you go to Walmart and Kirkridge, you have to have work experience, okay, or know someone there. Well, he's going to go Monday to McDonald's and put his application in. I have 2 friends that are managers down there, and they're going to get into hiring. Yeah, that's like me going to NASA and say I want to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
I have no astronaut training.
Hey, my order's arriving.
Okay, no one cares. Hold on.
Okay, it's arriving June 30th.
Yeah, they work. Oh, hold on a minute, Hannah.
Oh, it's in PA right now.
Read the second one up. Hold on before you go.
Cops deserve life, so Randall should support all you deadbeats forever. Am I getting called a deadbeat?
I think are you calling her a deadbeat?
Because I'm going to look for work when I'm 18.
Oh, no, well, hold on. She said if you did, she's going to throat punch you when she sees you.
I didn't say that yet. You know what, Keith? You know what? I want to...
Tell what you usually tell me.
I can't stand you.
Yeah, that's a lie, Kate. She's always real happy to see you.
Okay, so my order is in PA right now.
But yeah, he's going to.
So it's going to be here by June 30th, which is in 4 days.
Yeah, he's going Monday. To put his application in.
Look how far my order went. Isn't that so cool?
Why didn't you try to get a job at the pool?
I didn't even think to ask because I didn't know if they were going to be open this year.
Oh yeah, that was true.
Next year, I could probably balance 2 jobs, and that's too much. That's too much work. I'll probably just...
Yeah, you want to know social life, and then you'll drive me crazy. Oh, I don't have no life. Like you had one in the first place.
Oh no,
Oh, we're
I want to work at a shop on Jefferson.
We're going to get my great niece and great nephews baptized. The 11th.
If you say a joke about me on there, I'm punching
I'm kind of
you.
worried about taking Hannah because she walks in and she's going to burst into flames. Yeah, promote violence on YouTube. Oh my God.
Self-defense lessons with Hannah.
They're going to say they're going to see the crazy ass arms in there going like this. But what do you say?
We'll get it Monday.
Oh yeah, I do got July 5th off, and if I request this stuff and I don't get to go, someone's Brian Sherman like, we don't do this Monday. Someone's gonna get these hands. Or I should say I should to tap. I'll get the hell beat out of me. I seen her crack her willy.
Really?
Yeah. I just realized it's been 4 years. I knew them guys for 4 years. And I think I talked to Keith more than I do. Well, Willie. I don't know. Like I said, nothing against him, but he just worries me at times.
Next year, you're graduating, so remember JOB. Yeah, I know. I've been planning to get a
hold
job.
on. So he can hear you. So you know.
I've been planning on getting a job since I was 16. So I might work at a shop on Jefferson, or I might apply. I don't know.
You can't work the animal shelter.
What do you mean I
Because
can't work at the animal
you go bring all these fucking animals in with you.
Okay, and you act like that's an issue.
I couldn't take your grandfather down there because he wanted to take everything. You got to deal with snakes.
I like snakes.
I don't like snakes. Snakes fucking freak me out. Well, it wouldn't have been so bad since the one showed Jake. It's like Robert thought it'd be funny to put that damn snake around my neck. I almost wet myself. He did it to me twice, matter of fact. Him and Devin Michaels. Big Mike and Anthony put him up to it. Oh, God, I hate you. What if you had to take care of a spider?
Someone else can do that.
Yeah. Well, you're like, no, I'm good. And they're going to tell you, no, you got to do it anyways.
Well, then I'll kill it on
Well, you can't. It's an animal shelter. They take them there so they don't get kept. Never mind, Hannah.
It's a spider. Let it out in the wild.
Okay, this is funny. One day, she screams like a maniac, but like normally than she usually does. It sounded like someone was chasing her. It was a spider, okay? It was this big, and she's screaming. I'm going to get you a tarantula for Christmas.
No!
Oh, God, I hate them damn things. Them things are creepy.
They actually don't bite.
They eat crickets. Remember what was that lady's name, her little boy? He used to feed the crickets all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But we'll get back on topic here. I need you to
I can't believe my order always
Okay.
come all the way to Illinois and Pennsylvania in the matter of today. That's so cool.
I'm going to look up something real quick. I didn't get to watch the game last night, Stanley Cup playoff game, so I'm going to see who won. Okay. This, hold on. Okay. All right, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Okay, they played game 6. Okay. Wednesday. Let's see. Yeah, it's the conference finals, so I don't know when do they play again. It says Islanders 3 takeaways from season ending 1-0 loss in game 7. So I gotta see what the hell that says. I actually think they might have lost because it says Islanders 3 takeaways from season ending 1-0 loss in game 7. So I just need to go to get that. Yeah, I think that they lost. I think Tampa Bay got them. Yeah, they're all sitting there. Go back. Yep, yeah, it's Monday, the 28th. The Canadians play the Lightning in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Game 2 is June 30th. It's at 8. Both games are at 8. Game 3 is Friday, June 2nd. It's at 8. Game 4 is on Monday, June 5th at 8 o'clock. And if it goes to 7 games, Game 5 will be Wednesday, July 7th at 8. Friday, July 9th at 8. And Game 7 will be June 11th, July 11th at 7. So that's That's the game I was going to watch last night, but I didn't get a chance to watch it because I fell asleep. But yeah, which that ought to be a pretty good series and stuff. And there's a fight coming up, the 26th,
I know.
which is I think tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you look? It's not a big name. It's one of them, you know, you don't give a fuck about. Can you look it up? It's so hard to find good help anymore.
Who's fighting tonight?
Me and you, if you don't start doing your job. I'll super kick in and do a super moonsault off the top of the dresser like your Kayla used to. You can't do it because every time you climbed on that dresser, that fell on you. You were a dangerous child.
Main card, Cyril Gain.
Okay, well, hold on. People can't hear you.
Main card, Cyril Gain versus Alexander Volkov. Tanner Bowser versus Oven St. Perex. Tamir Valev versus Raoni Barcelos. Andre Philly versus Daniel Pineda. Tim Means, Def, Nicholas Dalby. Renato Moicano, Def, Jai Herbert.
How many goddamn fights are they having?
Well, the undercard is Kennedy, some Russian last name, Def, Danilo Marquez.
There, her name's Danielle. Just go from there.
Shavkat Rachmanov versus Michael Pizzers. Jeremiah Wells, Def, Warley Owls, Marcin Karachi.
Well, is it on pay-per-view or TV?
I don't know.
Well, you got to find out.
It's at 4.
Huh?
It's at 4 on ESPN Plus.
We don't have ESPN Plus. Okay,
but yeah, sorry if I actually did butcher Mrs. names because they are like I saw one I'm used to hearing.
Well, that and they're Russian, so it's hard to pronounce her name. But I didn't watch. I tried to watch SmackDown. I don't know. That's how I ended up falling asleep early because I ended up. Well, that and I had to be up early this morning. But yeah, it gave me a couple updates on stuff, but that's about it. I don't think nothing major happened. But hold on a minute. But yeah, yeah, there's an ad that pops up on my phone and tells me, Edge attack Roman, or yeah. Wonder how long it's going to take him to hurt his neck again. See, that's the thing about they've been doing it so long that that's all they know how to do. I mean, he did a couple movies and a couple TV shows, but I'm not being mean. But he's not like The Rock or John Cena or Steve Austin only did like 2, but the first one was pretty good. I think it was called Rampage. No, not Rampage. It was called something. He was like an underground fighter or some shit. But yeah, that's the thing. They did it so long that they don't know how to do anything else. Now, unlike Tito Santana, I mean, he still does it, but he's a teacher. So, you know, the Dudley Boys. I think they have a school or something. Oh, that and D-Bot's in bad shape anyways, I mean. But, yeah, that was, like, I don't know, like, I was going to start watching it until that Bad Bunny showed up. I'm like, what the hell was this guy? Like at Omos, of course, I wouldn't say shit to him in front of him because he's like 7 foot tall. And I don't want to get that outbeat out of me. That someone that big, you get knocked down. He said one match, and it's one of the tag team titles. But I just like next year's WrestleMania. It's in Texas, and I think that if they're smart enough, they'll induct the Undertaker. I mean, there was two biggest names, actually, biggest names in the Attitude Era. The first big name, and which it was Austin, then it was The Rock, The Undertaker, Mick Foley. I think it was Shawn Michaels. I'm not a big Triple H fan. I never was, and I never will be. But I think. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because is he still? I wonder if he's still with Velvet Sky, because she does one too. What someone said that Deepon has been having health issues. Yeah, I don't know if he's still with Velvet Sky. If he is a lucky son of a bitch, I'm telling you. That's Willie's favorite. He wanted to bring her in. But I think she does bookings. I don't think she wrestles. I just think she does like autographs and stuff. She had a couple. Oh, here we go. I did something. I hit something. Yeah, turn it sideways. But that ain't gonna work. But yeah, she does one too on Twitch. Her and that Angelina Love. I met her before she started in TNA. She was over in Ohio. She was at an indie show. That she was younger back then. Her and Madison Rain. It was. I know it was in Ohio. I just can't remember the name of the town. It was just, like kind of like the Glendale Fireman's Hall, but it was like an armory thing. But it was, that tells you how long that's been. And then they ended up going somewhere, but I don't know. Anyways, I get all confused talking. But we talked about the George Floyd murder trial. And well, how does you stop all that? It if people are racist, in law enforcement, you just need to get them out of there. Who, Velvet Sky or Angelina Love? And I can tell you one thing: if it's either one of them two, then they didn't. Yeah. Like he's supposedly, them people that is like you put on there. No, I don't see that happening. They're not going to go down and wrestle in front of like 10 people. You have to have a packed house for them to come in. You guys have a better chance of getting them than they do. Yeah, but he got 22.5 years in prison, and then they're investigating him beating an underage kid. But, I mean, they did say that Floyd had some issues, but I don't think they because he had issues. I don't think that they had that cop had the right to be a nail on his neck and to kill him. And when he goes to prison, they might want to put him in protective custody because a lot of people because inmates watch TV and they're going to wait till he shows up, so they might want to put him in protective custody because they'll go after him. I mean, it's a shame that happened, but I mean, said that nailing down was that if they knew there was something wrong with him, they should have at least gave him help him. They said he got out the door. Well, why would you leave the door cruiser door open, knowing that he can get out? If he was on something, I mean that's his personal business. But I don't think nailing on someone's neck and killing him, and then sparking a riot. Well, there was a peaceful protest, but then you got them other
SWAT, the National Guard coming in. And
the National Guard. Well, you get them other.
Most of them were peaceful, but when people, were coming in and stuff and like starting stuff, then that's when it turned into all those riots and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, said that you got all of them uneducated people out there. You think, I want to go around, smash windows, and burn cars and everything. But he's whatever that cop's name is in prison. And I'm not saying all cops are bad because I got a lot of friends that are city police, county sheriffs, deputy sheriffs, and a lot of them are state troopers, and they're all not like that. Well, I can tell you, okay. Like, I'm not trying to upset anybody, okay? But like the Capitol, they said that when Trump had that rally, he said that they were going to go to the Capitol. Yeah, well, hold on. They pinned that on him, and people still pin that on him. Okay, and which my thing is, it doesn't matter who it was, but a cop got beaten to death with a fire extinguisher. That lady, come to the window, got shot in the neck and died. What did she prove for that out of that? Nothing, because now she's not around. It's just people need to starting to think. If you're going to protest, if you do a peaceful protest, that's fine. But if you're just going to go out there and be a complete friggin' an ass clown and want to break windows and like the CNN Center, they busted the windows out of there, they threw firecrackers in there and everything. That whole thing was a mess, Yeah, everybody's running with no mask on during the pandemic, okay? And trust me, them pepper ball bullets you shoot out of them guns, they hurt. They hurt like a son of a bitch because I got hit in the back of the ear because I've lost part of my hearing because of that. I got hit behind, I think it was my left ear, and then they'll split your freaking forehead open, and they hurt like hell. And these people running up in shorts with. I see one thing that pissed me off. Okay, and I'll bitch about this. I was watching it. There's a lady with a baby and a stroller running up with some people.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm thinking, she's gonna get mother of the year. Hey, take your the baby had to be not even a year old. Take your infant child to a freaking protest. But and on that conversation, our society is screwed up. It's been screwed up for the last 6 years. It just gets worse. Worse. Yeah, it gets worse. But other than that, was there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
Huh?
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? Wait and see what you say. I can give her the microphone. Okay, we got like dead silence here. So you good?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, she said she couldn't think of anything, so I'm going to be on here a couple more minutes. But yeah, the bad part of like no matter where you work at, you're always around someone racist. Your sister wants you. Go see what she wants.
Yeah.
Well, you only got one sister.
No, what do you want me for? The bathroom's open. Okay, awesome.
All right. Close the door. Because when I do this, it echoes to the house. It's so hard to find good help. But yeah, that's mainly one I wanted to say that I like to do these one by myself, so I don't have all this interference. But really, I mean, they weren't too bad. But yeah, and no matter where you work, you're going to have people are going to be racist. But I have a ton of black friends. Keith, I know you do. I know Willie does. A lot of people, a lot of my friends, and they don't deserve to get treated like that. I mean, it's just wrong. So I think that solve this problem. Just get rid of crooked cops and stuff like that. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. They had well, I was saying on a positive note. The pool up here, where it's like like a half a block away from the fireman's home. They had, I mean, like it was a free day, of course. Keith, it was free, so you can figure out who was there. But I guess it was pretty packed. But when I was talking about them taking them fires, I don't think I could have because I had to work that day. So, of course, I could have gave them, I never thought I could have given the student and give him something to do. But like I said, what else was I wanting to talk about? I think that's basically about it. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I missed a good game last night. That was a good hockey game. Like I said, I was tired and I fell asleep. But now tomorrow I get down at 7. I'll probably be home like about 7:38. Keith, is there any pay-per-views on tomorrow? They just had Hell in a Cell. I was watching it real quick before I forget. I was watching the thing about Mick Foley. He begged The Undertaker to throw him off that cell for a week. And I watched the interview with him too. He kept asking him about throwing him off. Who in the hell wants to get thrown off it? Well, it's him. I mean, he's been set on fire and everything else and wrapped in barbed wire. But yeah, if there's any, like I said, I don't think there's any pay-per-views on. But I'll probably be on probably about 8:30, And then Monday I won't be on. Actually, I think I'm going somewhere on Monday overnight. But Tuesday it'll probably be in the evening, or like around 7 or so. But until then, like I said, that I should be on tomorrow. Basically, just talked about everything that we wanted to talk about. But of course, like I said, she knew more about that, but that's why I kept telling her, she was like laying down right beside her. Well, she was supposed to be reading the comments, but then she was texting on her phone. So I think I'm going to get Isabella to start doing it. But then she helped me fix everything. My microphone, there was an echo before I come on, so I can give her credit. She fixed that for me. But I've been on here for I'll go over there for like 15 seconds. I've been on for almost 45 minutes. I usually don't like to stay on too long. But so like I said, until tomorrow, I said I will probably be around 8 or 8:30. If I don't come on by 9, then you know that something happened. But I should be, like I said, I should be on tomorrow. So until tomorrow, we'll talk to everybody later, and everybody have a good night.